we are going to prepare a rectangular tracing program today. So basically we will trace a rectangle. So we need to record 4 points on the recording. So in order to prepare this program, the first thing we need to do is to press on the select button. So I'm pressing on the select button here, and then I will create a new program. So F2 creates a new program. Okay, then I need to write a program name. There are some default program names here. We can choose any of this default name and add some numbers to separate this name with the other program names, or you can write a new program name as well. So be quick. To be quick, I'm going to select a default program name from here. Let's say program PRG. This one I can select with F1 button, PRG, and adding some number here. Let's say 50, and pressing enter. Pressing enter again will lead us to the program writing page. Okay, so now we are ready to prepare our program. So in order to move our robot or for jogging, I need to hold this deadman switch, not so tight. I need to hear one click. Okay, then when you are holding this deadman switch, hold the shift button as well and reset your fault messages. You see, fault messages are gone. Now it's ready to move. Okay, now it's ready to move. So I'm going to move this robot downward. So -G will move this robot down. As you see, robot is moving down. So I'll first trace this first point here, and then this one, and this one. Okay, so I'm going to move this robot a little bit down. Okay, I am just fine pointing the first point. It's almost there. So this is the first point I'm going to record. So for recording, I need to keep my deadman switch hold and shift button hold, and pressing this point F1 will basically record the point. Okay, so press 1. This point is recorded with a linear motion. L means linear motion, you know that. So now I'm going to move this robot to another point. Okay, so it's moving to the another point with the positive x-axis. Okay, let's say this is the second point. So I'm going to record this point again with F1 button. Then I'm going to move these to another point, the point 3. This is point 3. Okay, it's already there. So now this is the third point, sorry. And then I'm going to negative x direction, as you see, I'm holding the negative x direction, and it's going to point 4. This is my point 4 already, so I can record this point. Now I have 4 points already recorded, and to go back to the first initial point. So in order to go to the first initial point, I can record this point. This current position doesn't matter. Okay, enter, and then I will change this number 5 to 1. That means I'm going to I want to go to the first point, initial point again. So I'm pressing 1 and enter. Now it became the first point. So if I move this cursor to the first line, at the beginning of the first line, and again holding the shift key because I want to move this robot now, and then my deadman switch is hold, and also my shift key is in hold. And if you see any fault message, you need to reset the fault message, and then keeping your deadman switch and shift button hold, just press on the forward button. So it will create a loop. It's showing me faults. So I'm pressing reset button again. It's showing me fault because it's in the different position. So I'm clicking on the function abort all, function abort, then reset, then try. Okay, so it's moving. It will create a loop to trace the rectangle. If you want to make this loop over and over, I can create a loop here. So in order to create a loop, I can do like this. Press the next button. If you see this button here, so if press F5, then you can add or insert how many lines to insert. Let's say I want to add one line, insert one line, enter. So one line has been inserted here. Now press on the instruction button and come down to create a jump level number 5. You can press enter or you can press 5 because it's on the number 5. So press 5 will lead you to the jump and level options. So press, move your cursor down and level, create a level. Let's say level 5, any number you can put here, enter. Move your cursor down and here you add jump to jump. Now the first one, you can press enter or you can press 1, and I want to jump to level 5 again, so I'm putting 5 here. So what does it do? You can zoom in and see jump level 5, and this is the level 5. So it will jump over and over. So I'm moving my cursor to up at the beginning of the line and hold my shift key and just press on forward button. Let's see what happens now. Oh, I hold my dead man switch very tight, so it's released. So I'm going to reset again and forward. Now it's tracing the rectangle. It's doing this over and over again and again because I created a loop, a closed loop with level and jump level option here. Okay, when you want to run this program automatically, you can do so. What I'm going to do, I'm releasing the shift key first. Okay, so the robot will be controlled stop and then release the deadman switch, and I'm going to leave it here. Before you leave it here, you need to turn this teach pendant off, and this one needs to be in auto mode, and then you need to close the door. Close the door, and you can press, before you do, you need to reset the fault. Reset the fault. Fault is gone. As you see, fault is gone now. Now you can press on this green button. I want to continue, so enter. Green button. Robot. So now it is in automatic mode.